Well, good morning. Like I say, good morning. Sorry, waiting for the Facebook Live to come up. Good morning. My name is Brother Joe. It is 8:26 in the mañana. Feliz lunes. Happy Monday. Hope everybody's doing good, blessed out there. I always say, no, it's Monday, but remember, if you woke up, you're winning. Amen. So today we are in Psalms 70 as I walk through Psalms and Father, let's go and pray, right? Father, thank you for this word that you've given us, and I pray that it blesses and encourages whoever's out there watching, Father, and I was just pray that we would just be mindful of how we respond to things, Father, and we long to be more like you, Father, and bless everybody that's away from their family, keep them safe, Father, keep traveling mercy to and from, keep their family safe while they're gone, and in every pray, Amen. So we are in, like I said, Psalms 70. This one I'm going to call Be Better. There's a dude out there. It's called Be Better. This dude, Scott D. Henry. Doubt you're watching, but if you do, he's a good dude. Check him out. He shows up on TikTok a lot, and the dude is all about positivity, and his little hashtag is Be Better. And he's about spreading positivity in today, and he's all about anti-bullying. I like what he's about. Anyways, that's why I decided to call this one. So let's pick it up in verse 2. It says, "Let those who seek my life be disgraced and confounded." Confounded is basically to be confused. "Let those who wish me harm be driven back and humiliated." Check out verse 3 says, "Let those who say, aha, retreat because of their shame. Let all who seek you rejoice and be glad in you. Let those who love your salvation continually say, God is great." And lastly, verse 5, "I am afflicted and needy. Hurry to me, God. You are my help and my deliverer. Lord, do not delay." Homie was throwing up the bat signal, amen. So, we can all, as we look on David's life, it was filled with turmoil, drama, craziness, like all the time. But he also had hope too. He had hope and joy in the promises of God. But it seemed to be like he was in one continuous storm, right? I mean, how many of us can appreciate or kind of know where he's coming from, right? But he's all, and right now he's like, hey, God, you need to come quick. Like, I got no more moves. There's no more plan B for me. He's again backed into a corner. And I think that you know David in his life, he had the negative people that are out to get him. They threw the haters of his life, right? I mean, from one thing after the other. And I think that, what I got out of it is the power of the tongue, right? I won't get into that here in a minute. But, we need to understand that the spirit of negativity, that is not of God. Rather, that's of the enemy. God is all about love, grace, and hope. And we need to, as Christian brothers and men of God, encourage, uplift, and educate people, not tear them down. Amen. And my closing nugget is this: shame, confusion, confounding, and confounding is whenever in a perpetual state of confusion. Is those are all things to describe the enemy. So I was kind of thinking, talking about that. When we respond to people, who are we repping? Are we representing Jesus or our flesh, right? I mean, I like to think that our actions line up with our words, right? And, I always say, words are cheap. So right now, we live in a society and in a day and age of social streaming, right? IE videos. I make them on somebody. Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. People are always watching us, right? And I was kind of thinking, I don't know if you remember, like back in the day, Matthew McConaughey had that show, Ed. He was, it was a stupid show. It was very dumb. I've only watched a few episodes. I'm like, this is just boring. It's about this. I think he played he had one of those video shops. It was like a video store clerk attendant. I know back in the day, you youngsters, those old timers, remember VHS. You know what I'm talking about. But anyways, it was just these cameras that just followed this cat around like 24/7. So I was kind of thinking, if we were the star of that show and the cameras were following us around, what would people see? Like, talking about the people that per se, when there's instances in their life, the parts of our life that we don't show people. What would they say? What would they see when it comes to what they're not seeing and when we're away, right? Like what would be the takeaway from that? So that's what I was kind of thinking about, and so I just it's my prayer and encouragement that kind of like where I was going with this. We need to be who we say we are, right? Who are we at work, at home, and but my closing verse is this. It's going to be Proverbs 12:18. Says, "There is one who speaks rashly, like a piercing sword, but the tongue of the wise brings blessing and healing." Amen. So that's what I have for you guys today. Y'all be good boys and good girls, and have a blessed day. And like I always say, be nice to somebody. Give an extra $5. Buy a cup of coffee for someone in the drive-thru behind you. Amen. Well, y'all be good boys and girls, and I will talk to you guys.